and give yourself the best chance of winning. He's not chasing the ring. You hear these things like, why do we have to chase? He got 4. There's nothing to chase. He's not chasing the ghost or anything like that.
Perk and Vince back with us. Perk, what's your reaction to what Rich Paul had to say?
My reaction before Perk go, because on this show, I go first. Let me stop. In reality, I think that's sad that Rich Paul has been pigeonholed, whatever it may be, feeling pressure to say what he just said. Think about it. LeBron is not chasing rings. We have perverted sports media, fans responding to sports media has perverted sports so much that now one of the greatest players ever, if not the greatest, is not allowed, at least in public perception, to go try and load up and be on a team that can win a chip. Don't go where you got the best chance. Don't chase a ring. First of all, I'm chasing a ring and other things all the time. Some people are chasing a ring in pursuit of the money. Some people are chasing the money in pursuit of a ring. And most people are chasing the latter, like money to a ring. But we are so caught up right now that it's like we perverting it. Like, why are you so thirsty? Why you like we do that in dating and everything. Why are you so thirsty? It's like, because I like you. What you mean? What you mean? You don't want me to, how many times have you ever been nice, over nice, too sweet? You wrote too many letters. You wrote too many texts. You're like, damn. So that you got to play a game with yourself, right? It's the same thing. Well, I can't act like I really like her because then that's going to make her not really respect me or respond because she like, I'm too thirsty. Ain't that a dumb game when you got to play that? Here's another dumb game you got to play. I don't want to go to a team that can win it all. And this is like real spit. Like people really walk around here and say this to themselves and really believe it. He trying to win. He trying to ring chase. He's thirsty. He trying to catch up to Jordan. But you got to be too cool for school. I ain't tripping on Jordan. I ain't chasing no ghosts. Yeah, I am. I guarantee you, I don't know what generation. It might not be even Wemby's generation. Oh, it is Wemby, because remember last year, he said, hey, I want to win MVP. Are we considering defense as part of a game, part of what we consider? Defense, if we're talking defense as well, half of the game, I want to be MVP. I'm telling you, if it's not this generation, it's certainly the next one. They're going to start saying, y'all been BSing. Y'all been lying and tap dancing around what you really want. Now, we know that's the generation before us. People like me, my mom and my dad, they couldn't express themselves emotionally, right? So they just walked around here all pinned up, not telling everybody what they really felt. It's happening in sports. Look how Perk look right there. Perk looking like, man, ain't anybody trying to hear that. And you know what? For a different reason, I'm not trying to hear that. I want to hear, yes, LeBron has 4 rings. He wants a 5th. He's going to the best team he can. Yes, LeBron James is arguably top 3, if not number 1, number 2, wherever you want to put him. Whatever. We know LeBron's up there. I don't even want to have a GOAT conversation. Don't get distracted. However, he's trying to get all the rings, and he's trying to do all the things. You see what I'm saying? Like smart people like Rich Paul have been pushed because we know, like Nick Wright said, that's not going to land. I don't give a damn where it land. Throw it. If LeBron James can't come out and say, I want another ring, I want to go to the best team, who can? He got more power than everybody else in the league. Gangster.
He lying to me. And LeBron is chasing a ring. And it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. Listen, he's trying to see what is the best fit for as one. He could get his farewell tour and end his career the right way, but he also want a chance to compete to try to win another championship. And that's okay. I think it's a lot of teams, and I think he's doing the right thing by being patient and seeing what these teams are going to do, what kind of moves are they going to make sure that he's picking and making the right decision. But I don't believe that. Rich Paul can say what he wants. I love Rich Paul. He's a good friend of mine. But at the end of the day, if we're going to speak facts over feelings, Is nowhere in hell we can sit on here on national television and say that LeBron James is not trying to compete or go get another championship before he retires.
That part. Hey, you ain't gonna hear me say nothing else. No lies told right there. That part. And it's okay. Like, Rich, it's okay. But I know you part of your job is PR, so you can't play that game. I'll play it for you, big dog. Give me the ball. You gotta position this dude in the right place. I always say it. I've had many experience when I've been talking to people and they were like, how should I approach this role? Or how should I do this? And I'm like, do it your way. There's nothing better. People always like, how do you become a broadcaster and all this stuff? And I'm like, I'm at ESPN, Fox here now. People walk up to me and be like, man, it's crazy. I'm like, be yourself. There's nothing fresher in this world than yourself because you're the only version of it. You're the only one. You do anything else, seen it before, been there, done that. All right? We all borrowing from each other. So it's just about, dog, where is your way? And I'm looking at LeBron like, where your way? How in the hell LeBron gonna be the one that's got to get pigeonholed? Are you kidding me? So let's keep going on this LeBron tip because guess what? There's more to go. LeBron, knowing damn well he want to go chase another ring, and he know damn well everybody gonna try and kill him for it. Well, let him swing. Let him swing. Here we go, LeBron. Let him swing. Watch this. And they swinging on this one. Ric Bucher goes in. Shout out to my boy Slick Ric the Bucher. He goes in on him. But it's all right. Duck, LeBron. Duck.
All right. I wouldn't come back to this if there weren't so much reaction to my previous episode and my assessment of LeBron James' value as a free agent at 41 years of age. Most of you saw it as a common sense view, not requiring particularly unique insight, but simply reading the circumstances and situation. Others, mostly LeBron fans, I'm guessing, quickly pointed to the greaseboard tutorial his agent, Rich Paul, gave on his podcast to make it seem as if LeBron were still a hot commodity. Or ESPN saying LeBron is sifting through his choices as if he has an array of options.
Man, I want to pause it here just because I know Slick Ric didn't do this. I know I can feel where this is going, but in free agency, it only takes one, but you really need two. It could be a one, but you need two. If you got two teams that want you, I don't need 28 teams wanting me. I don't need 29 teams wanting me minus the one that I just own. I don't need that. I need one team for sure, but boy, if I got two, I got dough. One for show, two for dough. That's it. You stay in the league if one team still wants you. Trust me, I know. When I left San Diego, that's not fair. I was still a hot commodity, if not hella warm. I think I was hella warm by then. When I left Dallas, I was warm, cold. I was cold, warm, like on the washing machine. It'd be like cold, warm. But I still had, because there was still teams wanting me. And when I left Jacksonville and retired, I still was coldish. Because teams still wanted me. All you need is one mic. What did Nas say? All I need is one mic. Let's not act like you need the whole league wanting you. It ain't that deep.
One of those choices, according to Rich and ESPN, was Philadelphia. Or is Philadelphia? Rich going on about how attractive they are with the addition of Jaylen Brown, almost insinuating that the Sixers went and got Brown to enhance their chance of landing LeBron. And how much LeBron could do mentoring VJ Edgecombe and teaching Joel Embiid about his health and fitness habits. How much LeBron loves his fellow clutch client, Tyrese Maxey. And how obviously LeBron could provide the Sixers with an element they desperately need as far as leadership and
Hey, I don't know. Y'all hear that? I hear a scalpel. He performing surgery right now. I better turn this video off. Oh my God.
Postseason experience. It was practically an infomercial or a live pitch to the Sixers and their fans.
Wow.
Did LeBron's representation make public pleas back in 2010 about how perfect he would be for a variety of teams? No.
Oh, that ain't fair, Rick. Come on. You're right, but that ain't fair. We in a new day, new way, new era. It's like the game is still the same, but we playing it different. You know that. LeBron's in a different point of his career. We had different choices to make, all that. Come on. I don't think that's fair to LeBron, but this is what happens. Like we use old standards in new ways. That's how you become, like sometimes you become dated that way and sometimes you looked at as wise. Like you hold on to the old way and people are like, oh, he's a wise man. Listen to him, man. He ain't get caught up in this new stuff. But then sometimes you so stubborn, you sound dated, right? Like all these old rappers. Most old rappers don't sound good. Not because they can't rap no more. It's because you sound like you ain't moving with us. But sometimes that works. Most of the time it doesn't.
Teams were putting together elaborate presentations to make to LeBron as to why he should join them. None of that is going on here. Rich is pitching his client to teams. Teams are not pitching why LeBron should join them. Yet every media outlet parroted Rich's remarks as if they were gospel. Except that the Sixers used their mid-level exception to sign Dean Wade and had to get creative to sign Anthony Simons to a 2-year, $12 million deal, leaving them with 2 roster spots and only minimum contracts to fill them. If it was indeed LeBron choosing where to go, and the Sixers were one of the teams hoping to be chosen, don't you think they'd leave themselves options to offer something more than the last 2 roster spots and a minimum contract?
Okay, I could cut this video off if I want to. There's no defending that. God dang, Slick Rick. That's my dog. The only way I could defend it is simple as this, because he already, case dismissed damn near. Hold on, Your Honor, hold on. Let me say this. LeBron's already put out there, I'll take minimum. So all you're trying to preserve is 1 roster spot, not the contract money. And I've seen that out there as a headline. LeBron is not chasing money and not caring about the money. Almost like a middle finger to the Lakers, too, because the Lakers were in contemplation of trying to give him a lot of money and max, and we need to talk. But whenever somebody needs to talk, that means you ain't trying to offer me the max. You think the Pacers, you think the Spurs were like, hey, Wemby, we need to talk about how much we're going to pay you. They were like sending every form of communication, max. And then at the bottom, it was some fine print. However, if you don't take full max, we can sign your boys. But the point is, when they want you, always sound different than when they don't. And Slick Rick is pointing that out.
It sounds like, at best, a take it or leave it scenario. Would they shoehorn LeBron and Bronny to fill the last 2 spots? If that's your idea of everybody wants him, it's going to be LeBron's choice where he goes, have at it. Does he still have value? Absolutely. Especially if he's willing to sign a minimum contract. But this is what doesn't jibe with the idea that everybody wants him. Nobody is trying to create an unbeatable offer, and they're moving on to other options to fill their rosters while they wait. There's a difference between we'd take him on a minimum, gladly, and God, we hope our offer is good enough to get him.
Was that the way that it was actually presented from Rich Paul? We're going to have to do a master class on that breakdown. I have it somewhere in my archives, the breakdown of him on that whiteboard saying which team makes the most sense based on personnel and obviously money talks as well. But I don't think it's just that. I really don't think it's just that. I think LeBron is in a comfortable place where he has enough resume where, if I'm taking minimum, it's at my own volition, my own choice. Not demand. I'm not even trying to be demanding. I think he's trying to lower expectations. Now, if LeBron went on a tour, let me give it to you like this, Slick. If LeBron went on a tour and was like, I'm only going where they could give me my money or else. And we've seen that in NFL and NBA. If they can't pay me, I'm not even interested. If LeBron would have went out there, we would have killed him. We would have killed him. So instead, he says, I'll take minimum. It doesn't matter about the money. I'm really looking at teams for other things. We still killing them, or at least I'm still hearing them take shots. I just think it's really a situation where LeBron has never been in before, so it's hard to figure out. From the inside, it's hard to figure out because, one, Philly. Do I want to live in Philly? Do I want to live on the East Coast? Do I want to really do this? Do I want to pick up this whole billion-dollar enterprise and headquarter it in Philly? No, you don't. Stop it. I don't care if you're from Philly or not. I've been there. Stop it. Them some brutal summers. One, I know they don't play in the summer, but it's some brutal winters too. Stop it. Getting off the plane, and you got to change your snow and tires. His whole staff got to do all this work, extra work they ain't got to do in LA, right? Where else? Cleveland. Do I want to go back again? Y'all already forced me to go there the first time. I went back the second time, got my chip, one of the best championships ever. Then I got to do it again? How do you raise the bar again in Cleveland if you're LeBron? Because he goes back, the odds are he's not going to win. I can't say it for sure, but the odds are you're not going to win. But you already left us with the same taste in our mouth of success. Why do you want to go play with that and chew that gum again? You already spit that gum out twice. You're going to go chew it again? Buy some new gum. Jesus. Where else? I'm listening. Golden State. That's right, Golden State. Chances of winning is lower than all the other two. Third highest chances. I'm going up there and I'm rubbing resumes and I'm rubbing greatness and I'm rubbing GOAT status with Steph Curry. Do I really want to do that? I don't know. Just arguing the other side. I am not on clutch payroll. I hate y'all. I am arguing the other side. No, it's not clutch payroll.
If there's any market for him, it's the former. Rich Paul is trying to give the impression it's the latter. If he was viewed as vital to next season's success, why the hell would the Sixers be signing Simons and Wade and eliminate any chance of giving LeBron anything more than the minimum? Or do they consider Wade and Simons more important?
Blah, blah, blah. How do you know it's not orchestrated, Slick? How do you know LeBron ain't told him, like, you go get some other young talents in there, people that could help carry this water, because I ain't carrying no water next year. I'm playing in 20 games. No, just kidding. I'm playing when I want to play, when it feels good, when it's best for my body at 42. Like, you can't make a 42-year-old your priority. Who's done that and it's worked out? Go. Tom Brady. But Tom Brady, outside of him, I don't know anybody at that tender age that we were still thinking was it. I know some other people tried. You know, old Jerry Rice and like, ain't nobody trying to build around 42. So it's okay to go build. Let me see what you're doing. How you know Rich Paul didn't say, hey, go get your team as constructed. LeBron's he's gonna make his decision, or pun intended, he's gonna make his decision once he sees exactly what y'all got, not what you talking about. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go there and then you're gonna go get these guys. I'm gonna wait till you go get them. I ain't going nowhere. Or we gonna use up all the money. I don't need no money. What else you gotta say? I think sometimes you see people always expect norms. We talk, we look, we rank, we register, we are informed. Everything's based on grouping. And the problem is when you're talking about greatness, he ain't a part of no group. He's going to think outside the box. We don't ever think outside the box until we get in the box. Then we're like, oh, this is what LeBron was doing. Too late. That's why LeBron is LeBron. LeBron's a super successful businessman, super successful basketball player. He ain't thinking like us. And I ain't thinking like you, and you ain't thinking like me. Like, we all thinking different levels of what was the word we used before? Enlightenment. LeBron probably learned, don't be first to the team after the decision before and all that. And then he knows all of the stuff. I don't know. I just think it's smart. I see both sides as smart. But we always registering stuff the way we would do it or the way that we seen it done. How about a pioneer? How about a new way? How about a different way? When the last time, okay, I'll give it to you like this because I know y'all thinking I'm a fan man right now. I'm just thinking, when's the last time you saw a 42-year-old who still was one of the top players in the world even being a part of free agency, part of conversation? Go. You don't have references really, right? So that's my point. If you don't have references, stop acting like you know what he's doing. You have nothing to reference. Gotcha. What's that in chess? They say check or checkmate. I don't know about checkmate. I don't got y'all in the corner like that, but I got check. I definitely got check. Y'all be tripping.